The Birmingham Civil Rights Institute is charged with the idea of taking the lessons from the past and transferring them to our future.
As stewards of history in the Birmingham movement, the BCRI houses incredible collections that show and document where the community has come from and how the Birmingham movement both came to be and was so successful.
For more than 25 years, the Institute has educated people about what happened here in the 60s, not just in Birmingham, but across our country. Civil rights and equality challenged today just as they were many decades ago. We are here to enlighten each generation about civil and human rights by exploring our common past and working together in the present to build a better future.
Through many educational offerings, we teach the idea that the changes in Birmingham, Alabama were not just because of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King and Reverend Fred Shuttleworth and Reverend Ralph Abernathy. A lot of these changes took place because of the youth in this city. And due to that, we have a mission to share with the youth of today what youth in their generations in the past have done. Through our Legacy Youth Leadership Program, we bring high school students from all over the Jefferson County area here to study this narrative and to serve as docents and ambassadors to the Civil Rights Institute. We have BCAP, which is the Birmingham Cultural Alliance Project, where we visit middle school students and we take them through this history and through this narrative so that they can prepare to understand their role in society. We have outreach programs that visit many schools and institutions to highlight the story of accomplishment, the story of overcoming, the story of a power and the movement that people in Birmingham were able to bring to bear to change not only the city, but the state, the nation, and the world.
By making it accessible to researchers and local students from middle, high, and university students, they're able to come in and see where we've been so that they can go and be better stewards of Birmingham and our present and then our future.
Thank you for joining us for this engaging virtual conversation series. We invite you to help us continue the work for civil rights through racial justice by becoming a member or donating to our work. You can find us on our social media platforms to stay connected with us. Thanks again for your support.
Greetings and welcome. My name is Charles Woods III, and I'm the Education Programs Manager here at the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. And I want to say greetings and welcome to our Heritage Alive, which is a virtual read-along for children and families. Today, we have a very special treat. We have the author of the book that we're going to read today, I Am Super. We have Ms. Darcel Craft. Darcel, are you with us?
I am.
Great. And so before we get started reading the book, and this is a special treat, we have the author, the person who wrote the book, actually reading the book to us. But I wanted to ask you a couple of quick questions about what inspired you to be an author in the first place.
I have always loved the art of storytelling, and I've been writing since I was about 8 years old. And growing up, I grew up in Miami, and we used to always just go out to this event called Friday Night Live, and it didn't matter what culture people were from. As soon as you started talking about food or music, there was and that just kind of sparked this love for storytelling and the power of writing at a very young age, and I kind of just ran with it.
Okay, that's great. Really quickly, what made you want to write stories that were so empowering? We have another one of your books that we're going to read later on in the year. But both of the books that we're going to read that are yours are very empowering books for young people. What made you want to write something that would help young people in their lives?
I majored in psychology in college. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and just kind of studying the power of positive thinking, and how important it is to think good thoughts. And we all know that thoughts are like seeds, so whatever you plant is going to grow. And I realized that if we love seeds in young children, we can truly change the future and impact not just this generation, but generations to come. So I have 3 kids, and I was like, man, if I want to see the world be a better place after I'm long gone, I have to plant a seed. And that's what my books are, self-love seeds.
Great. Well, we thank you for planting those seeds.
Mm.
And with no further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with reading I Am Super by Ms. Darcel Craft.
All right. So I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you again, Charles, to be a part of this awesome virtual program. And we're going to start. So the book is I Am Super. And I always like to start with the little intro, and it says, welcome, reader. A self-love seed is about to be planted. Take good care of it. Water, give it lots of sunlight, and watch love grow. And that's what we are about to do. So everyone at home, just join along with me. I am super. Although I don't fly, I am uniquely me, a super cool guy. I am super without any cape. My hair has superpowers. It can be any shape. Wonderfully made if I'm big or if I'm small. I am super without x-ray eyes. I can see I am creative, very smart, kind, and wise. I am super without lightning speed. I think just like a winner. I know I am super without golden wings. My roots are rich and royal. I come from kings and queens. I am super. No need for a disguise. I can build my own future every time I close my eyes. I am super. No need for any mask. The power of my brain and heart can conquer any task. Look into the mirror. You've been super the whole time. You can do and be whatever that you see inside your mind. To be super, you will know it once you've tried. Your superpower is within, always with you, down inside. On my favorite part, we have a self-love activity. So what we do is, just like a seed, if you plant a seed in the ground, an apple seed, let's say, we know we have to water it and give it sunlight. So now it's your turn. I would love for everybody who's watching this to list 5 things that are super about yourself. What are 5 things that are super about you? And you can drop it in the comment section if you'd like to. You can write it in a journal. And once you've done that, it's very important for us to not only water ourselves, but to do so for our neighbors, friends, family. And now you can list 3 ways that you can help someone else feel super. It might be a compliment. It might be telling them what a great job they do. It might be telling them how smart they are. But it's so important to help other people feel super as well.
Well, I just want to say thank you for that so much.
You're
It
cool.
is really important to feel super yourself, to work on your own mental health and make sure that you're okay, but then also to pass that on to someone else and have them feel good about themselves. And so I'm glad that you put that in the book so that young people can feel and know how it feels to not only feel super themselves, but also to help the next person feel good about themselves. And
Absolutely.
so I just want to let the audience know that if you're interested in purchasing I Am Super or any of the other books that Miss Craft has written, please, we have her information up on the screen. Please go to her website and purchase these books for your family. And not only purchase the book for your family, but the books that she's writing are self-empowerment books, and they help these young people navigate this life. And so we just want to say thank you for that. We also want to say please stay connected to the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. Our website is www.bcri.org, and we have other virtual programming happening for the month of April. So please check that out. Please check out Ms. Craft's website and her social media. I just want to say thank you once again. Are there any questions you have for us or anything else you would like to say to the audience?
Just want to say thank you guys so much for having me. And for anybody watching, even if you don't have children, it's just so important for us to sow self love seeds every single time we come into contact with young people. And in particular, we know that there are negative narratives and stereotypes that definitely negatively affect Black and Brown children. So it is equally as important for us to write good books and music and do things that change the narrative. We don't have to change the world, but we can definitely change ourselves and change each person we come into contact with. So let's just keep sowing self-love seeds. And thank you so much, Charles, for having me. I really appreciate the honor.
No problem. Thank you again. You all remember that soul self-love seeds. So that's really our time for today. A really short program, but excellent content and excellent impact. So we just want to say thank you once again for coming to the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute and tuning into our virtual programming. Today was Heritage Alive. Stay connected to our website to see the other virtual programs that are happening for the month of April. So once again, thank you very much, and you all have a good rest of your day.